everyone. Welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Satisfactory. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. Yeah, welcome. All are welcome here at this table. Yes, I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, but if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. Sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well. Okay, so we're going to get after it. This guy does the exact same loop over and over and over and over again. See you later. So we did a little bit between the last episode and this episode. I rebuilt this completely, top to bottom, rebuilt it. Why did you rebuild it, Doug? Well, I'll tell you. First off, I don't want plate here. I want all rods here. So 2 of these are going to be building rod that will build screws, and 1 would just be rod. So we're going to not, I suggested that we were going to have 25. I'll give you a little run. I'll give you a little tour of this in just a second. It's pretty straightforward. So we're not going to have 25 or 24 constructors making screws. We're going to have 48 constructors making screws, and we are going to offer them up on the drone because we're going to use about 30 of those constructors instead of 48. So there'll be about 18 constructors that won't be the product won't be whatever called for or whatever used. And then the other rod will go into the second factory. We are going to split them into 2 separate little buildings. One will just make screws, and the other will make rods. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. We've got basically all we do is we make the ingots in the first 8, and then the second 16 are all constructors making rod. That's the same for this, that's the same for this, and that's the same for this. So it's all pretty and then we store them, and we've got a dimensional depot for this rod, and it goes out there. So simple. What I might do here is put a little door in here. And we'll see what we're going to do with this when we get out here. So, fun. We need to get beyond that, and then we need to go out here. So let's just does that get us beyond it? Yes, it does. I actually might. We've got a bird down here. Hey you. Move along. Okay. So we're going to go 5, which is what we've got here. I might redistribute those outputs there, because we're going to go 5 by 14. Are we going to have to cut some stuff? We might. Yeah, because we're going to get another factory in here, which is going to do the rotors. Nope. We got more? Yes, we do. I don't like things peeking through. So we'll get rid of these things. That should do it. Okay. And then you. So what do we got so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we need 14. We're going to get into that rock a little bit. Oh, but we're going up one. That's right. And probably wouldn't be a big problem. Even if we did go up one. Okay, let's clean that up. That should do it. Okay. Well, I suppose we don't really need to go up one, do we? I don't think so. I think that probably won't come into play at all. So I think we're going to keep it low because this is going to be a 2-story building. Because we have to go, yeah, we have to go 12, 12, and then second floor 12, 12. So, yeah. Oh, interesting. What do we got down here? Sure, we'll come along there, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do our regular. I've been doing modern here, so we'll continue with that. And we will continue with that. All right. Now, how do we want these guys to come out here? 'Cause Can I do this any better? You know, maybe I'll just deal with it the way it is. It's there. We'll just deal with it the way it is. Oh, that rock there, that could be a little tricky. No, it shouldn't be too bad. Get rid of that too. Huh. I think I'm going to add one more at the end. We're going to make this first lane just open. Give us a little bit more room. So we're going to come in here. Okay. So walls. I want you there. And I want you there. And then I want regular old. Like so. Except we're going to do a little bit of surgery in here. We're going to put one of these guys in instead. And then one of these guys here. Make it nice and simple, nice and straightforward. Okay, so we got to get that down here. Okay. We'll start. Where are we at? We're at the second, which is basically the third level here. So, and then what we'll do is we'll bring one of these two up to the second level. In fact, what we'll do is put you and then take you out, make you go up there. Okay, so You. Hello. Oh, conveyor is too long, eh? We could do something like that. That's, what's going on? Oh, I think I know what's going on. Let's try that again, shall we? Conveyor is not too long anymore. Yeah, that works just fine. Perfect. Okay, and then the second level we'll deal with when we get there. Yeah. We won't be able to go straight up here with a... We could do it here, though. So we'll ladder up to the second level there. Okay. Now, this is just a matter of simple things that we've done repeatedly here. Bump, bump. Come forward just a little bit, like maybe give us a little bit of walking room there. And then on this side... Little over. Lots of walking room here. That's great. And then we're going to go logistics with a splitter. Does that. And then what we're going to do is run it the length, 12. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's run it the length. See you in a bit. Okay, so all of that is in, and we've got them all set to screws. So, yeah, and we've got a little bit of extra space back here. I don't think I need this much. We'll leave it for now. I don't think I need this last one though, platform here. So we'll probably cut that out. So now we're going to do, well, we'll put all the conveyors in here and we'll hook up the electrics just like we've done countless times before. And then I guess we'll put in the mergers. Yeah. That's what we'll do. See you in a minute. Okay, there we are. All 12. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There we are. Let's bring these together here now. I'm not going to do a dimensional depot for the screws, but I will eventually send them up to the roof, I think. So yeah, I don't think we need this. Get rid of all that. So what we'll do is we will assemble it this way. Organization, get one of these guys going right here. And bring you over here. Straight. And then we will throw a merger here. That's going to be good. Okay, so then we can bring it out on this side however we want to do this. We might even be able to do it right in here. I don't think there'll be enough room, but it's basically 12. But not constructors. 12 assemblers that we're looking at. So we'll see. We'll see what we're going to do there. Now, next stage is simple, simple, simple. So I'll just put it all standard wall for now, and then we can replace whatever we want, doors or whatever makes sense. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, excellent. Now we need that ladder. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot for it. Come on. Oh, nope. There. Just like that, we've got ourselves a factory. Now I need to run my electrics so that I like to have it going all the way around the outside, which is unnecessary, but I like to do it anyway. So I will run it around the outside and I will bring you back in a moment. See you in a minute. Okay, quick. Easy. Oh, actually, I think what I might do is put an extra one in here. Because I always like to have it right where we're going to power it up. Now, I guess I don't need to worry too much about where I'm outputting things, so we can just go. Screws. Lots and lots of screws. Now, I don't really have any way to get to the second floor here. Which I would like. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have for architecture? Oh, I know what we could do. Invalid placement. I think it's valid. So I'm going to say you're wrong. You don't want me to do that. How can I get away with doing that? That's how you get away with doing that. Oh, no, no, no. We do not need that. Okay, so, and then we're going to safety, safety, safety. Very important. I don't know why I do industrial rails on the stairs, and then I don't know. What else could we do here? We could do this. But then if we did that, then we would have to off-center our... I don't mind doing that, I suppose. Do something a little different here for walls. Put it in like that. Sure. No. I think we'll do that instead. Okay, so here we are, up here now. So we need to start with our wall that is going to receive Is that going to be too far? I suspect it will be way too far. Yeah. Okay. So what we will do is attach it to the wall first. Kind of a mind to do a similar thing here. Just to have that consistent look. I like it. I like it. And then we can run that, run that. Fantastic. So now we can we're going to need more. We're going to also do a secondary thing here. We'll go here. And here. Because there may be the case where we are on the second floor and we want to get up to the third, to the roof. So we'll have the option there. Why not? We want that guy right there. Now, why would I do that? When that's even better. Okay. Let's get after this. So we'll set up the frame here. Something like about there. And something like about there. Is that creeping over? Creeping over. And then we're going to logistics. Get ourselves a splitter. Yeah, sweet. And then we have to go through all these again and set them all up again. Copy that. Did you actually copy it though? There we go. That's what I don't like. For some reason, you got to get really close, or you got to hit a sweet spot to copy and paste. Again, I'm going to have to say, Astro Colony, just amazing. I could get up on top of this thing here and go copy, paste, 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 paste. You get the idea. Because you highlight. You can highlight these machines from far away. So anyway, yeah, it just works. Okay, so let's replicate this and see what we get. See you in a minute. Okay, so there we are. Second floor. A little bit of tea. Second floor is in. So yeah. Let's fire this. Oh yeah, fire this up. Should we fire it up or no? We'll put up the walls first. We'll get the walls going here. Oops, no. That's unacceptable. There we go. And there. So this will have a little bit of extra that we can offer up. In drones, so that'll be good. At least for the time being. I'm sure down the road I might need to do like a dedicated screw repository. A dedicated screw repository. Excellent. And then actually we just go like that. No, I haven't got any light in these. Usually I like to add a little bit. Ooh, missing materials. Oh no. Right, we're not making plate anymore. And I thought of that. I thought of that as I was taking it out. I thought, oh, you're not going to be making plate. You have nowhere that you're making plate right now. That's fun. Kind of dumb, eh? I mean, it wouldn't take very much to set up a little plate manufactory. Let's see. Where does it make sense? We've got a couple over there, and those couple over there we probably won't use for anything else. I think they're low normal. Yeah, they are, I think. This is a great spot, though, for it. Are we going to just completely shift focus on this? So we've got two impure nodes here. So, and that's not a bad idea. That would be like a normal node. I don't mind that idea at all. Now, do I want to do that right this second? Wow, we don't have very much stuff here at all. Get rid of that. That would probably derail us for a good portion of the rest of this episode. I would need to get some stuff to make some miners. Let's just take a look at the footprint here we have. Oh. Who knew? What is it that's blocking that? There shouldn't be anything blocking that. Anyway, whatever. There is nothing blocking that. Anyway, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably need to get up here. Yeah, I think that'll be fairly straightforward, actually. Um, so that would be about, we would need 8 smelters for that, and then 8 constructors for that. I mean, it would be a relatively small plant. Maybe what I will do, but I will need some more miners. Let's see. So miners. The pipe, yeah. This is the one. We need that. We need that. We need that. We need that. And we need that. Now, but there is a bigger problem here. We're not going to be able to place any foundations. Or anything really. So we're going to have to make a big stack. I don't think I've got... I can't see myself setting aside plate. No. And this is where I put the rotors that were on the top of that building before. So, okay, so what I'm going to have to do is get a bunch of plate, and then I'll bring you back. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to complete that factory and get it going, and then we'll carry on. So yeah, I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, we are back. So we've got the roof on this guy now. I had to build a little bit, the start of things over there. I've got it smelting. But I haven't started in on the constructing yet. So I think that's what we will do as soon as we've got this guy kind of done. And it's almost done, really. I just want to get some... We'll need to copy you and put you up here. And connect. I don't like that, actually. I prefer, if we can, do that. That's better. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll run the power around the edge. Be back in a minute. Okay, so we've got that going around the edge. Now we just need to go like something like that to fire this factory up. And away she goes. Nice. Now, am I going to deal with that right away? No, I don't think I'll deal with that right away. Okay, so second level, we're going to have to do our exit ports, our conveyor belts on the inside to come out here. So, because I'm thinking I might build it right there, because we've got our rod coming off of there. But first, let's just go take a little visit over here. The bare bones of a factory is coming about here. Very bare bones. I had to set up a little crafting bench here to do to do this stuff. Do I need any more? Well, let's see. I can do all the fixing underneath later. Okay, so we're going to be at kind of the halfway. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. Nope, nope. Oh, that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. We might need a little bit more, but let's get rid of that for now. Very, very simple. We need a little bit of room for our thing to come through. I probably don't need that. Well, let's do it first. How about that? We'll get our line coming in, a merger, which is going to be right here. That's probably good. Sure, that'll work fine. We just won't connect it to the rest yet. I'm going to give it just a little bit more room. Something like that. Yeah, we will need one more. And we have enough. Still got 100 left over. Nice. Well done. We'll go there. Sure. Okay. Now these are all going to be plate. Copy that. Paste that. Paste that. Paste that. I believe that is all we need. If they're impure, I think an impure is going to be 120 off of those. Yeah, I think that's about right. I think that is about right. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. There. That should be enough room to do everything else. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hook all this up and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got it all pretty much hooked up, set up. We just need a couple more things right here. We'll throw this guy down here. Take you. Go there. And grab a little bit of a merger. There. And then you there. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. It's all good. Now, let's do this guy. Right here. So we don't have this problem again. And let's turn everything on. Actually, turning it on, we've already got the power hooked up. So really the only thing we need to turn on here is just feed. Why aren't we feeding on that side? Oh, because I haven't hooked anything up here. Okay. Well. There we go. Now we're not storing any of that ingot, but I think that's okay. Last but not least, now we need to put walls around this thing. So let's do that. Be right back. Well, it's not looking like we're going to get to finish our rotors today, is it? Oh, went too far. I went too far with that. There. And then you. There. Probably go too far again. That's okay. We'll clean it up at the other end. Oh! Ah! The plate is just coming in. Yeah, so we... There we go. Okay, so I will run the Oh, we need an entrance and stuff like that, and I don't quite know where we're going to do that. I guess that's as good a place as any. Highlight that. Oh, I could there for a second. There we go. That's good. Need to go crazy with it. Can we not put one in there? Apparently not. Ah, sorry. There we go. actually, we'll do this. Yeah, that'll be fine. And of course, as is our standard, ladder to the roof. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a roof on this and run the electrics, and I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, we are done with this guy. I mean, we can put a drone thing on it, but really there's not a lot of plate being made here. But we'll see. We'll see. Might want to have a little extra. There's not really, once you've got ready. Yeah, I kind of doubt we're going to put a drone on this guy. Anything that's major, we're going to have to make a major supply for it. So walking on top of the building there, eh? Really? Now, what we need to do is get ready to set this guy up. I don't know how far we're going to get into this because we're right at the edge here. But let's start by getting access. We need to get access to the output here. And I'm thinking maybe here. I don't mind that. We have to bring it a long way. I'm not sure. I think that that's correct. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're running out of that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and get some. That's easy. That I am worried about. That I am worried about. Let's take a look at this here. Aluminum we've got coming in, so we could make a little factory that could do that, I guess. Smelters but we've got some here. Not here. Yeah, we've got some here. And then I think we might have some more over here. Not there. Oh, actually we could put some stuff away. A little bit there. So yeah. Put that away, that away, and definitely that. There we go. Okay. Let's grab a little extra, shall we? Let that refill. Yeah, that. Perfect. And then same thing here. Oh, what the heck happened there? I didn't want that to come out there. I didn't want that to come out there. I wanted it to come. Well, I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. No, 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 no. I don't know why I would do that. Redistribute. And then up here. Okay. Now, so what we're looking at is space here. Take a look at what we're looking at here. We want something that's going to be how many of these things are we making again? 12. So that would be 2 by 6. Oops. So really, it's like a 7 by 7 or 8 by 8 type of no, 6 by 8. 6 by 8 formula that we're looking at. And I don't think we can get 6 wide, so I don't think we can go in there. So it's going to be more something like that. We might be able to get one more. Yeah, that's probably about it. I mean, mean, I could make it a 2-level thing and have it really small, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like 8. Gives me a little bit of room on either side. I like 8. And then we got to make it 6 wide. Something like that. I think that's pretty good. It'll be a little bit of a trick getting those ones over here, but not a huge trick. I don't know how I want to connect to that building yet. Probably... that. Yeah, I think that works. That's fine. Might actually make the entrance here, but even if I make it here, I want a little extra. Yeah, that's good. This will be very interesting how I get my supplies here, though. Very interesting indeed. And I need both of those. I can't just go on one. I've got to have both of those over here. So that will be this is what we'll do. Something like, actually, now that I think about it, we could probably go here, bring it in there. We'll have to merge those two and bring them in there. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that idea too, and we'll just bring it down. Immediately bring that down. That one, though, we will not immediately bring down because we're going to have that run at the high level. So, I'm not quite sure how to run this. How to join those two vertically. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I do not know how to do that. If it was off here, I could run it down and then have it join in. But that, I don't know. Let's just experiment here, just for a second. What if we were to put a merger here? I don't know. I really don't know. Then we could put a... This is a bit of a mess. I guess I could do something like that. And then take the output there and go into there. Ooh, wow. What are we doing? We're going way up? Okay, so I've gone too high there. Come on. Come on. I think I went too high again. No, that's correct. I don't know. If there's an easier way to do that, let me know. We're going... Why are we going... That's dumb. That's dumb. Why would I do that? When I can just do that. Yeah. We're actually going to have to do something. I'll get rid of that in just a second. 3. We'll go something like that. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Too far. That's why you wanted to come here. Come out a bit further. So that you can run the whole length then. We'll go there. No! Ah. That. No, no, we do not require that. And then that should be giving me a little indication that it's lined up, but it's not. Invalid belt shape. What are you talking about? Okay. So now we should have plenty coming off of that. strikes me that there's probably an even easier way to do that, but I don't know what it is, so I'm going to just go with what I've got here. This I don't like either. That's a better shape. There. And then walls. Put our door here. No, not required. And then so then we need over here how far? Probably like seconds. Last one. How about we do the last one? Because there'll be one there. It just won't be a double. Put a double in. There. All right. And we're set. I think we're set to go on this. And this will be the last stage of the rotor. I was hoping that I would be able to get this done today, but I cannot. So we will tackle this in the next episode. We did manage to get an extra factory built over there though, so that wasn't too bad. But I do have to leave it here because we're way over time. So thank you for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck? If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you have, well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. So please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Satisfactory right here. So long.